Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be diving into the world of cybersecurity with a tutorial on firewalls. So, buckle up and let's get started. Firewalls. So, imagine our network as a digital fortress, and to guard it against unwanted visitors, we use something called access control lists, ACLs. These are like rules that dictate what traffic can enter or exit our network. While routers can handle ACLs, there's a superhero called a firewall that really shines with them. ACLs mainly focus on port numbers, which are like the doorways for different applications or services. So, if we want to allow or block something, we play with these port numbers in our ACLs. Now, ACLs aren't just for security. They also help us manage the quality of service inside our network. But in today's chat, we're zooming in on how crucial they are for network security, especially when they're inside firewalls. When it comes to setting up ACLs on our firewalls, we've got two choices: a user-friendly web interface or a more technical text-based command line interface. Both get the job done, just depends on your preference. When setting up ACLs, the order matters a lot. Each rule in the list determines what happens to a piece of traffic, and they're applied from the top down. Once a rule matches, that's it. No other rules are checked. So, it's smart to put the most specific rules at the top and the more general ones at the bottom. Some devices automatically deny traffic that isn't explicitly allowed, while others don't, so it's best practice to include a final, deny all rule to be safe. It's also crucial to log the actions taken by our network devices, like firewalls, so we know what's happening. Every time a rule is triggered, it should be logged, even if it's a denial. ACL rules are made up of key info: what type of traffic, where it's from, where it's going, and what to do with it. For instance, a rule might allow TCP traffic from a specific IP to any destination over port 22. While routers can do basic security with ACLs, it's really firewalls that handle most network security tasks, like blocking and allowing traffic. Firewalls can be hardware devices or software installed on a computer, and their main job is to monitor and control traffic entering or leaving a network. There are different types of firewalls, each with its own approach to inspecting traffic. Some do a thorough job, but that can slow down the network, while others are more efficient but might not catch as much. It's a balancing act between security and performance. Packet filtering firewalls are usually the fastest because they're more streamlined. These firewalls operate by examining only the packet headers to determine whether to permit or deny traffic based on their IP addresses and port numbers. This methodology closely resembles that of a router utilizing an access control list, ACL. Typically situated between subnets within a network, these basic firewalls lack the capability to thwart IP spoofing, packet fragmentation attacks, or assaults targeting the TCP handshake due to their limited packet header inspection. In contrast, stateful firewalls meticulously monitor the state of all incoming and outgoing connections and requests within the network. Beyond the rudimentary header inspection conducted by packet filtering firewalls, a stateful firewall retains knowledge of outbound requests originating from the network. This information is then utilized to determine whether to accept inbound traffic from a remote host back into the network. For instance, upon initiating a visit to a website like unwanted.com, the stateful firewall records this activity and subsequently permits return traffic from the web server, unwanted.com, back to the originating host, as it acknowledges the user's request for that information. A proxy firewall, positioned between internal and external connections within the network, facilitates connections on behalf of other endpoints. There exist two primary categories of proxy firewalls. In the realm of firewall technologies, two distinct types stand out: circuit level and application level. Circuit level firewalls, exemplified by SOX firewalls, operate at the session layer or layer 5 of the OSI model. On the other hand, application-level proxies delve into deep packet inspection, functioning uniquely for various applications at layer 7 of the OSI model. This granular approach allows them to scrutinize HTTP traffic differently from FTP traffic, for instance. However, this meticulous packet analysis comes at a cost, impacting the firewall's performance and efficiency in processing network traffic. Therefore, optimal placement for application-level proxies is as close as possible to the application server they safeguard. Another noteworthy variant is the kernel proxy firewall, also referred to as fifth-generation firewalls. Positioned between systems, These firewalls establish connections on behalf of the systems akin to other firewall types. However, what sets them apart is their minimal impact on network performance despite conducting thorough packet inspections at every OSI layer. To maximize effectiveness, kernel proxy firewalls should be strategically positioned near the systems they protect within the network. Given the critical role firewalls play in network security, continual evolution is imperative. Recent advancements include the emergence of next-generation firewalls, NGFW, Unified Threat Management Firewalls, UTM, and Web Application Firewalls, WEF. These advancements primarily focus on integrating and optimizing application and protocol-aware technologies to enhance network security. Next-generation firewalls, NGFWs, go beyond traditional stateful firewalls by being application-aware. They can differentiate between different types of traffic from specific applications, offering deeper inspection and signature-based intrusion protection when installed inline. Despite their complexity, NGFWs offer granular control and integrate with multiple security products. However, reliance on a single vendor can be a downside. Alternatively, Unified Threat Management (UTM) devices combine various security functions in one appliance, like firewalls, intrusion prevention, antivirus, and more. While they reduce complexity and costs, they pose a single point of failure risk if the device malfunctions, potentially impacting multiple security layers. Before implementing Unified Threat Management (UTM) in our architecture, it's important to weigh its pros and cons. On the upside, UTMs offer cost savings, simplified maintenance, and easier integration since all security functions are bundled into one device. However, they pose a single point of failure risk and may lack the specificity and efficiency of specialized tools like next-gen firewalls, which use a more streamlined engine for security inspections. If network speed and efficiency are top priorities, next-gen firewalls may be a better fit. UTMs are typically placed between the LAN and the internet connection, similar to a firewall in an inline configuration. Additionally, there's a specialized type of firewall called a Web Application Firewall, WAF, which focuses on inspecting HTTP traffic to prevent common web application attacks such as cross-site scripting and SQL injections. Web Application Firewalls, WEFs, come in two main setups, as separate appliances or software plugins for your web server. They can be installed inline, between your network firewall and web servers, for real-time attack prevention. However, this might slow down web traffic and occasionally block legitimate traffic by mistake. Alternatively, WEFs can be set up out-of-band, receiving a copy of web traffic via a mirrored port on a switch. While this method is less intrusive, it can't block live attacks, serving more as a detection system. With so many firewall options available, including stateless, stateful, proxy, application-level proxy, kernel proxy, next-generation, unified threat management, and web application firewalls, designing your network architecture involves careful consideration. And that's it for today's tutorial, folks. Hopefully, you found this guide helpful. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and until next time.